Floral and geometric patterns have major significance in Islamic art and are deeply rooted in Iranian identity. Traditional designs are mixed with modern aesthetics and translated into mass production in Iran's tile industry. This is partly what drives the demand for Iranian decorative tiles, making Iran a top producer of tiles in the region.
Oh, hello and welcome to another edition of Bazaar, the program dedicated to exploring markets of various Iranian industries and how they connect us all nationally and internationally. This week, we will explore the world of ceramic and tile productions in Iran. We will also take a closer look at some of its related trades. So, let us enter today's Bazaar.
We wanted to see just how ceramic and tile markets operate, so we decided to visit a company that specializes in producing these items. Our journey took us to Seram Ara Company. It is a public stock firm that was first established 2 decades ago when it started out as a small workshop.
شرکت صنایع سرامارا با هدف استراتژی ایجاد محصولات تزئینی و ارزش افزوده بر روی محصولات کاشی سرامیک در سال 1382 تأسیس گردید. تکنولوژی که استفاده میشد و سیستمی که اینجا در واقع بسته شد توی کارخونه مربوط به سیستم روز دنیا و کشورهای اسپانیا و ایتالیا بود. موادی که استفاده میشد از این کشورها وارد میشد. از سال 82 به این فکر افتادیم که در واقع بیایم مواد رو داخلی کنیم و یک کارگروهی تشکیل شد به نام کارگروه بومیسازی مواد و قطعات تو کارخونه.
The production facilities at this place are located on thousands of square meters for land in an industrial park in Qazvin province. Essentially, this company produces decorative flooring and wall tiles. The typical tile goes through many precise production processes. First, the raw material is screened and crushed into fine powder. Then it is fed to a pressing machine where the fine sand and additives are pressed into the desired molds of various sizes and textures. After this stage, the tile is sent to the industrial roller oven for its first bake. After its first bake, the tile is glazed and baked a second time, or the raw unglazed tile is sent to another production facility for the final stages of glaze design application. Here, it is fired for a second and third time.
Tiles usually fall into 2 broad categories of glazed and unglazed. Tiles in these categories are usually referred to by the type of function they will perform. Some tiles are used for flooring and walls, while others are used in building exteriors. Generally speaking, manufacturers either make tiles from scratch or they purchase unglazed tiles and finish the production process with their own facilities.
ما تو این شرکت 2 نوع تیپ محصولات داریم تولید میکنیم. یه تیپ از محصولاتمون پرسی هستش که گرانول اولیه تهیه میشه. پس از پختای اولیه که انجام میشه مجدد مثل پخت 2 که لاب اعمال میشه، بعداً روش کارهای تزیینی انجام میشه و برای مشتریای خاص و به صورت افکت‌های خاص تحویل مشتری داده میشه. یه تیپ دیگه از کارامون به این شرایط هستش که ما کاشی از مشتری میگیریم، بر اساس خواسته خود مشتری میایم روش طرح‌های مختلفی ایجاد میشه. حالا طرح‌های مختلفی که ایجاد میشه بر خواستهای خود مشتری هستش که به مد روز و اون افکت رو سطح کاشی بستگی داره که این هم یه فرآیندی هستش که ما میایم روی قسمت‌های حالا کاشی 60x60 مون، 30x60 مون، 15x15 مون و 30x30 مون میایم وتروزهای خاص روش اعمال میشه و پس از کوتینگ و پولیش مجدد بسته‌بندی‌های خاص خودش انجام میشه.
Around 400 types of tiles with various sizes, designs and surface textures are produced at this company. The factory's facilities are composed of 3 production lines, each spanning an area of over 12,000 square meters.
ما یک محصول جدیدی هم تو بازار ایشالله در سال 1400 عرضه می‌کنیم که در واقع کوت محصولات چینی بهداشتی و ظروفه که همونجوری که بهتون نشون دادم این ارزش افزوده بالایی داره ایجاد میکنه. با بازاریابی که داریم انجام میدیم امیدواریم که این محصول هم در کنار محصولات کاشی سرامیک به بازار عرضه کنیم.
It benefits from the latest automated robotic machinery, including a plotting machine, which is mainly used to print digital designs.
بحث کیفیت و رضایت مشتری در شرکت سراما را در مرحله اول قرار داره و همه تلاشمون رو میکنیم که بتونیم رضایت مشتری‌ها رو در خصوص کیفیت محصول‌ها در نظر داشته باشیم. در همین راستا بحث کیفیت در 3 مرحله در اینجا انجام میشه: کنترل مواد اولیه، مواد ورودی، کنترل حین فرآیند و کنترل محصول نهایی. حتی وقتی زمانی هم که بار برای مشتری ارسال میشه، یک کنترل نهایی هم در اون قسمت انجام میشه که مطمئن باشیم خواسته‌ای که مشتری داره تا مرحله نهایی که تحویلش داده میشه حتما ارضا شده باشه.
The place produces its products along the lines of exports. Currently, it exports its tiles to Russia, Iraq and Azerbaijan, among many others.
در حال حاضر به کشورهای مختلفی صادرات داریم. بزرگترین صادراتی که داریم به کشور روسیه، مسکوست که در حال حاضر امسال تا آخر سال 1399 نزدیک به 1 میلیون دلار تونستیم صادرات کنیم و به کشورهای پاکستان، عراق، ارمنستان هم داریم این کار رو انجام میدیم. با مذاکراتی که انجام دادیم پیش بینیمون اینه که در سال 1400 در واقع میزان محصول صادراتمون رو 5 برابر بکنیم.
In terms of raw materials, this company has little to worry about, as around 98% of all raw material necessary for production can be domestically purchased.
Creativity is key in this industry. There are countless styles of tiles for any type of function. The domestic market is expanding mainly because of population growth and a rise in renovation and remodeling activities. Also, increased investments in the residential and commercial sectors has helped increase demand for these construction materials.
The tile and ceramic market in Iran is highly competitive due to the existence of foreign brands in the market. This company is constantly elevating its products according to the rapid change of its customers' tastes. New products are developed and added to its diverse portfolio at its research and development department. Also, this sector is responsible for quality control. Products are continuously monitored to improve quality and safety of the tiles it offers in the market.
در خصوص اخذ گواهینامه ها ما موفق شدیم که گواهینامه بحث کیفیت 9001 رو داشته باشیم. تو بحث زیست محیطی و استانداردهای شغلی گواهینامه 45000 و 14000 رو اخذ کردیم. تو بحث صادرات به کشورهای اروپایی بحث CE موفق بحث گواهینامه CE شدیم و بحث رضایتمندی مشتری هم که گواهینامه 10001 رو تونستیم کسب کنیم.
The firm is also an active participant in the stock market and offers its shares in Farabous Stock Exchange. Around 200 experts and experienced workers are directly employed at this company, and many more are indirectly employed. Among its many production policies are the incorporation of material sciences and collaboration in research with academic institutions for product development. The company has grown around 35% since last year, defying the harsh economic sanctions as well as the coronavirus pandemic.
ما تونستیم خدا رو شکر این تحریمایی که در واقع برای بسیاری از شرکت‌ها باعث صدمه دیده شدن، ما نقاط ضعفی که در واقع به وجود آورده بود به نقاط قوت تبدیل کنیم و تونستیم خودکفا بشیم. با کارگروهی که تشکیل شد تونستیم با شرکت‌های تامین کننده مواد و قطعات جلسات مختلفی داشته باشیم و در حال حاضر حدود 95 تا 97% موادمون رو داخل داریم تهیه می‌کنیم. یعنی یک چیزی برعکس سال 82 اتفاق افتاد و تونستیم در واقع تمام موادی که در کشورهای اسپانیا، ایتالیا و یه مقطعی از چین وارد می‌شد و تو داخل تولید کنیم.
rapid socio-economic development in the region has made Iran's tile and ceramic market very attractive. The region has witnessed huge investments in the infrastructural sectors. There is also an increasing need for new housing units in neighboring countries. These are just some of the things fueling the demand for ceramic and tile materials in West Asia.
Last year, Iran produced somewhere around 400 million square meters of tile, worth nearly $450 million. Also, just under 160 million square meters of tiles were exported to destination markets in 4 continents across the world. Currently, the industry is operating at only half of its total production capacity. The Ministry of Industry, Mining and Trade estimates Iran's total production capacity is around 400 million tons annually. Considering the potentials of this sector, the government has planned to increase productions up to 700 million square meters in the next 5 years. Industry analysts estimate the value of such a production to be over $2 billion and consider the tile and ceramic industry to be a strategic sector with untapped capabilities.
The expansion of construction projects across the nation has also pushed the development of construction materials and its related trades. Linking research institutions with manufacturers is critical for sharing knowledge in collaborative product development. These relationships help create added value products, which in return increases quality, efficiency, and profits.
All things considered, the tile and ceramic industry have made numerous achievements throughout the years, and the best is still yet to come. Its market is worth keeping an eye on as its industry further develops.
All right, it's time for me to take a break and pass the action over to my good friend and colleague out there on the field. It's all yours. Teach us something new.
The spread of COVID-19 shows no sign of slowing down. Now, there are new variations of the virus that are spreading at a supersonic speed around the world, crippling our economies and disrupting our lives. But testing remains a crucial step in controlling the novel COVID-19 pandemic. Continuing to supply healthcare providers with test kits and technologies that can help curb the spread of the infection is a top priority for both health officials and healthcare providers. Now, rapid test kits have become essential in our fight against the pandemic, and Iran has joined the countries that are capable of producing such kits domestically. In this week's feature program, I'm going to tell you more about the rapid detection of COVID-19.
You've probably heard a lot about COVID-19 testing recently. There are 2 different types of tests according to FDA: diagnostic test and antibody tests. A diagnostic test can show if you have an active coronavirus infection, and an antibody test looks for antibodies that are made by your immune system in response to the virus. Currently, there are 2 types of diagnostic tests: molecular tests such as PCR that detect the virus's genetic material, and antigen tests such as rapid tests that detect specific proteins from the virus. Well, to this date, PCR is still considered the reference confirmatory test, whereas rapid tests are majorly known as screening tests.
ستاد اجرای فرمان حضرت امام از ابتدای شیوع کرونا در کشور اقدام به تولید و استقرار و تجهیز بخش‌ها و محصولات عمده‌ای در حوزه کرونا نمود. از جمله اولین فعالیت‌ها بحث تولید ماسک در کشور بود. بعد از اون به تولید کیت‌ها و همکنون هم در حوزه واکسن شروع به فعالیت نموده است. در این حوزه شرکت سلامت الکترونیک برکت از ابتدای شروع کرونا به تولید کیت‌های آنتیبادی پرداخت که کیت‌های آنتیبادی بر مبنای تشخیص آنتیبادی‌های IgG و IgM برای اینکه دیده بشه به اینکه یک فرد آیا ابتلایی به کرونا داره یا نداره و یا اینکه آیا قبلا مبتلا شده است یا نه. در این حوزه این کیت رو تولید کرد که با حضور مقامات در کشور در حقیقت این کیت رونمایی شد. پس از اون به تولید کیت‌های مولکولی پرداخت و پس از اون هم در حقیقت مبتنی بر تجربیاتی که در این حوزه در طول این مدت کسب شده بود به تولید کیت‌های تشخیص سریع مبتنی بر آنتیژن پرداخته شد که این کیت‌ها دقتی مشابه دقت کیت‌های مولکولی PCR رو دارن.
Barakat e-Health Company, a leading private enterprise in Iran that is licensed by the health ministry of the country, has been able to mass-produce rapid test kits to make Iran the 5th nation in the world to have developed the technology domestically. The company has a production capacity of 150,000 test kits per day and directly supplies the health ministry so that it can distribute the kits where and when it sees fit. Now let's have a closer look at how these test kits are made.
Rapid detection of COVID-19 is in essence done via a solution. Well, this solution breaks open the viral envelope, which is the outermost layer of a virus, and detects the presence of a protein which can imply a current infection of the disease. This buffer solution is taken to this stage. Here, it is coated on some sheets just like this, right? And then because this solution is colorless, we need another solution to help add some color to it. This is called colloidal gold, which is a colloidal suspension of nanoparticles of gold. It should be expensive, and it sounds just nice, colloidal suspension. Anyway, this is used at this stage because of its intense and vibrant red color, which can make the result seem more transparent. This is, again, coated and sprayed on some conjugate pads here, just like this. Press the stop button here. Oh, I think I just ruined the device. Anyway, so this is the conjugate pad, and then this conjugate pad is then mounted and laminated onto the sheet, and then we have this. This is called the uncut sheet. This is now sent to a cutter to be trimmed into its final size, and this is how it's done. As you can see, now we have the final test kit here, which can show you the results in less than 20 minutes.
PCR usually takes more than a day to deliver the results, which means COVID-positive suspects might put others at risk of infection until the test results come back. But rapid test kits can help resolve this issue. They are quick to implement and require minimal training. But there's a problem here. Out of 100 positive coronavirus cases that can be detected by PCR, only 85 of them can be detected via antigen tests.
فرض کنیم من یه فرد آلودم، میرم آزمایش PCR بدم، میرم آزمایشگاه ازم نمونه میگیره، جوابش که آماده میشه تو بهترین حالت 24 ساعت بعده. یعنی بین 24 تا 72 ساعت طول میکشه تا بهم جواب رو گزارش کنم. خب توی این مدت زمان چه اتفاقی میفته؟ من فرد آلوده خانوادم رو آلوده میکنم، همسایم رو، محلم رو، محیط کارم رو، همه رو دارم آلوده میکنم. در حالی که من میتونم در عرض 20 دقیقه تو کمترین زمان حداقل مثبت ها رو دیتکت کنم و بتونم خودم رو ببرم تو قرنطینه منی که آلودم. این حسن اولش بود که زمانش رو کوتاه میکنه. حسن دومش ارزون بودن این کیته که هزینهش رو تقریبا 1/3 هزینه PCR کرده و این میتونه خیلی مفید باشه برای افرادی که میخوان این تست رو بذارن. مورد سوم این که تو تست PCR همونقدر که حساسیت و اختصاصیت خیلی بالایی داره و روش رفرانس هست، نیاز به اپراتور و تکنسین کارآزموده داره که توی محیط آزمایشگاهی با تجهیزات خاص و با اون دانشی که داره، با اون بیس علمی که داره کار رو انجام بده. ولی در مورد رپید تست ما نیاز به افراد خاصی نداریم، فقط یه نمونه‌گیر کارآزموده میتونه نمونه‌گیری انجام بده و یه فرد عادی هم میتونه تست رو بذاره و نهایتا نتیجه رو بعد 20 دقیقه تفسیرش کنه که آیا مثبت هست یا منفی.
Here's how the reagent detects the presence of the virus. There are 4 structural proteins: the spike, the envelope, the membrane, and the nuclear capsid. The solution denatures the viral envelope, and underneath this layer lies what's called a capsid, a protein shell that encloses the genetic material of the virus. And inside this capsid, we have the nuclear capsid protein. The buffer solution detects this protein. Now, back to the lab.
Now, I have one of these cut sheets now, and I want to put it into the cassette. Come closer, come closer. Hi, everybody, how's it going? All right, now I should place the, okay. Place the lid, numb the pressure. Okay, I should, this is the pack. I should now put it in the pack. And this, what is this? This is a silica gel. Put it in the pack too. Now we should go over there to the sealer. This is, by the way, a great achievement because it can get you the results really quickly and fairly easily. So let me just, it is hot. Woo. All right. So let me just switch it off. And I'm gonna have myself tested with this. It's so stressful. Hi. How are you? This is the test kit that I just made with my own hands. I don't want to have myself tested with it. Because if I test positive, I have to go into quarantine with all the staff here. And I'm worried about you, not myself.
You're sitting here, and I'm looking for some infected people to make more positive control.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to be now. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
what should I do? So we need this nasal swab now, right?
Yeah,
okay, so let me just.
And open your mouth.
All right.
Normal breath.
I'm so stressed out. So stressed out. What if I test positive?
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Doctors here say if a patient is heavily infected with the virus, the kit may deliver the results only after 5 to 10 minutes.
وزارت بهداشت این کیت ها رو در سراسر کشور در مراکز بهداشتی در طرح‌های مختلفی که برای پایش غربالگری کشور بود این رو به کار گرفت و به تبع در ظرف مدتی که خب تعداد ابتلای کشور به 800 خورده‌ای نفر رسیده بود این ابتلا عملاً در مدت زمان بسیار کوتاهی رسید به 80 نفر و کمک بسیار بزرگی رو برای قطع زنجیره آلودگی با سرعت بسیار زیاد عملاً انجام داد.
Apparently, and actually my test result came back after only a minute, not even a minute, less than a minute, because I was so positive that my test result came back in less than a minute. So I have to go. Oh my God, I was so shocked. For a second, I was like, oh, I was about to collapse and I was about to cry. I didn't know how to tell my mom that I tested positive. Well, I'm not positive yet. So we have to wait for another, I guess, 15 minutes now for the results to be back. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. And see you next time.
Thanks for that. Another exciting report like always. Let us now dive right into some news and trends regarding the tile industry and its related trades. Iranian researchers have been studying the properties of steel slag and they found that it can be useful making certain construction materials.
Material scientists have discovered an innovative use for electric arc furnace steel slag as an ingredient in the production of ceramic tiles. The study showed that the material has excellent thermal qualities, which make the ceramic material flexible in the face of heat. The study showed that slag was a useful material in strengthening tiles and making them less prone to shrinkage or expansion due to temperature fluctuations.
A graduate student at the University of Yazd in Iran has invented a material that can repair punch molds used in the production lines of tile factories.
This young student was able to create a material from carbide ferroalloys that is added to molds in order to create the curved edges of a tile. Previously, to create the curved edges, a cable-like material was applied by hand to the molds, which was time-consuming. This new invention has saved many tile manufacturers thousands of dollars, as molds are not easy to replace and they are costly to repair.
And that's all the time we have for today, I'm afraid, but you can get in touch with us via email at bazarptv@presstv.com. We would love to hear more from our viewers like you. Thanks for watching. I'm Samson Sees, and sees you on the next Bazaar.